What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another great episode of Jump Off the Porch. It's your host, the one and only guy, Ruck Double I. We coming to y'all live once again, man. I got another special guest, straight from the GLeague. You know what I'm saying? My boy, my brother, Mr. Isaac Copeland. How you doing today, man?
Chilling, man. How you doing?
Good, good. How your summer been with the whole quarantine and everything?
Man, it's been boring, but you know, trying to find ways to stay entertained, spend a lot of time with my family, regular stuff.
Getting in the gym at all? Or
yeah, I've been working out. Been past like month and a half and getting back into the gym, so
okay.
Staying active.
Yeah, man, definitely gotta stay active, gotta stay safe.
Yeah.
And you know, you just finished up your first year in the GLeague. How was that? Talk about that experience for you.
Well, it was a good learning experience for me. Coming off injury, playing on one of the best teams in the GLeague, just seeing how hard people work and then seeing where I gotta still improve and work on my game. It was great for me. But I had a lot of fun. I look forward to next season.
Playing for you was with the Texas Legends, right?
Yeah.
So I was living in Texas. I know that was totally different from North Carolina.
Completely different.
What's Texas like?
Texas is a real big city, you know, being in Dallas compared to Raleigh, you know. Yeah. Raleigh kind of more simple, but Dallas got a little bit of everything. So, I mean, you see a lot of different types of people, different races and stuff, but nice environment. I fuck with it a lot. So.
Definitely. So looking forward to your next season, even looking back on this past season, what was the big difference between college and the league?
The biggest difference is just how much time you got. Like, really, you wake up for your day at like 8 o'clock, you got practice, weights and all that. You're really done for the day by like 11 o'clock, 12. And you got the whole rest of the day to do whatever you want. Right. So like, you gotta really try to, you know, find other ways to entertain yourself and just keep your mind occupied, because it's nothing but time, really.
Right. Yeah, you gotta use that time wisely, man, because a lot of people fall off and get complacent, don't want to really get in the gym when it's after the practice time. So I'm sure you staying in the gym more after practice time, really getting that, so you can get them starting minutes you want, get that role that you want.
Yeah.
And just talk about really how at Nebraska, really, what was your role there, and just how you elevated the team?
I kind of just did what I had to do. I mean, we had a real good scorer in James. He averaged like 20 points a night, so you know that's hard to do. And I was right behind him with like 14, something like that, 15 points a game. And like, just, you know, I didn't really get like ISOs like he did, but I found other ways to score. So just being a star in my role and just finding other ways to impact the game.
That's big. That's big that you said you find a way to score. Like a lot of guys nowadays, it's like they can't score without the ball in their hand. So just you being true to yourself and knowing you got to get in, coming from being a baller's life All-American. You know what I'm saying? High school, used to having the ball in your hands all the time, making it happen. Transitioning to really into a role and fitting in, getting in where you fit in. You know what I'm saying? That's amazing, because a lot of kids don't really understand that. So take me back to high school, man. What was it like growing up in Raleigh?
Oh man, it was great. It took me a little minute to get on the scene. I was a late bloomer, is what they call you. So you know, early on, I was always seeing, you know, Anton, all my guys, Devontae. It was all real good, and I was I was trash, bro. Like
you was on that heavy Gunner Road team too.
Yeah, I was on a real good Gunner Road team, so like I was competing with these guys every day, and I was like, I got to catch up, I got to pass them.
Right.
So my goal was just to keep working. I had to take a step away from Gunner Road for a little minute. Came back my junior year, and then that's when I started getting offers and playing well. And I just, you know, I had to really just grow into my body and just, you know, continue to work. And it was gonna be my time eventually.
Took off at Miller Academy, getting yourself to Georgetown for your freshman year. What made you commit to Georgetown?
I was real close to one of the assistants, Kenyon Hunter. That's my guy. We still talk to this day. And he recruited me to go to Georgetown. But then going into my freshman year, he left and went to Nebraska. So if you fast forward a couple of years, that's why I ended up going to Nebraska. But me and him had a real close relationship. He real cool with my mom and my family, and I just felt like I could trust him. So that's why I went there.
I was wondering what was so big about the wave to Nebraska, because I'm like, yo, who wants to go to Nebraska to hoop? Like, it's a football school. Like, who wants to go out there? But nah, I seen Gil made that move out there first. Then you follow, now then y'all got Thomas out there. Yeah. You know, I guess it was just a wave. What was it about Nebraska that made y'all, well, I know it was the assistant coach for Georgetown for you, but what was it that y'all just, you know what I'm saying, what was it about Nebraska?
It was way more than that, actually. once you get there, like you really get to see like what they have in store. Like all I'm gonna say is that football money is really crazy. So like you go to a school to go football team, all the other sports eat. So
Yeah.
our facilities was top notch. You need something, you got it. To be honest, so I mean, they got everything you need out there.
That's what's up. I bet Alabama team taking care of all of the football.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I ain't even think of it like that.
Yeah.
Everybody eats.
Yeah.
So tell me about, you know what I'm saying, you being at Nebraska and then you got injured. Well, you actually got injured at Nebraska, or you got injured at Georgetown?
Both actually. So we'll go in order. So Georgetown,
Mm-hmm.
my junior year, coming off a pretty decent sophomore year, like it was good enough to like this is gonna be the year you leave type thing. So I was like, all right, I'm working hard. And then over the summertime, I started having some pain going down my back and my leg, and I tried to keep playing through, and it just eventually became too much. So I had a herniated disc in my back. I got that fixed when I transferred, and then it really doesn't give me no problems no more at all. So that one was real smooth. But the second one, my ACL, my senior year, terrible, man. Just you know, ACL hard to come back from, but like it's like it just takes time. Like a lot of people think it's 9 months, but it's really longer than that. It just depends on the person. So every day
a lot of mental too, though.
Real
It's
mental.
a lot of mental.
It's
What
more
type of
mental
mental?
than physical, to be honest.
What type of mental effect do they have on you?
So the way I got hurt is I came down wrong and it just kind of gave out and moved in a different way in a tour. So it's everything else when I play is fine. It's just like kind of going off one leg and landing on one leg the same way I got hurt is the biggest mental hurdle. And so like just getting over that and then just getting the rhythm back, you know, it's hard. So some days better than others, but you just gotta roll with the punches, bro, and keep going.
Right. I see that. Who was your biggest support when you had like these injuries and just helping you really get back to your 100% you?
Family for sure. Cause I'm a real private person. I ain't really want to like get into my feelings on social media and all that. So really like my family's the only people that really like know me like that on that type of level. So when I'm at my worst, it's my family that knows it. So that's pretty much it.
So going into after you graduate, after you graduated from Nebraska, what was your mindset like? Where'd you think you was gonna go? You know what I'm saying? Or did you know you was going to the GLeague? Did you even look at overseas in the option or?
No. So like basically, I graduated the year before my senior year because I transferred. So it don't take 5 years to graduate college. So 4 years, 4 years I was good with my academics, and then after I got hurt, I was kind of like, yo, I ain't really messing with school. I need to just focus on basketball. So I was just looking at the options, and I was like, if I go overseas and I'm not like 100%, I feel like they're gonna send me right back home, and it's just gonna be like devastating for me. I'd rather go to the GLeague, stay in the country, and just, you know, somewhere where I know it's like, no matter what I'm playing or not, I'm gonna get some good help.
Yeah, you're gonna get taken care of.
Yeah, so that was the main thing for me. So yeah, that's what went into my decision for that.
So coming up in the game of basketball, you said you were a late bloomer, you know, and it took you a while to really get your feet wet and really get into your own body. When did you establish, or when did you know that, you know what I'm saying, that you was like that? You know what I'm saying? When did you jump off the porch per se?
Ooh, jump off the porch.
Yeah.
I'd say that year was like me, Devontae, Anton, Isaiah Hicks, Tyrone Outlaw. We was all on the same team. And, I think Anton and Isaiah was out of town for like Adidas Nations or something like that. We was at Boo Williams, so like we had to play against Troy Williams and Cat Barber and all them.
Oh yeah.
We ended up winning the whole tournament. So when we had Anton and them gone, it was like really a chance for me and Devontae to really step up. And I think I did a good job, and that's kind of when I started blossoming and getting offers after that.
Yeah, I remember that. Y'all started taking over. We was out there too. We was just like, yo, these dudes going crazy. Like, but it was a great matchup to see. You had Cat Barber on one end going against Devontae, and then you had Troy Williams on the other end. Not a lot of people know how dog Troy was. Oh
crazy,
my goodness.
man. He's still nice.
Yeah, and then you had you going against him. So yeah, I could definitely see that. That jump was crazy. So you always wore number 11 for the majority of your career. What made you choose that number?
Honestly, it was kind of just given to me. I never really was like, I want to be number 11.
It fit though.
Yeah, it just kind of was thrown on me. I was like, all right, let's see what happens, and I did good with it, so I just kept it.
Right.
But then I had to switch when I got to Nebraska because one of my teammates already had it, so I didn't want to step on no toes. I was new. I was like, I'm gonna let you keep that.
You supposed to play him for that. Like, nah, we got to check up. Like, that's my number. You know what I'm saying?
It's his senior year, man. I had to let him rock out.
Oh, yeah, senior year then. Yeah, he definitely got it. So, during your high school career, I see you went to Ravenscroft, you went to Miller, and then you finished at Brewster.
Yeah.
What went into all those transfers? Because, you know, a lot of college coaches, you know what I'm saying, look down on it as you transferring a lot and moving through different, you know what I'm saying, school systems and things like that. What went into all of that?
All right, so the first one, Ravenscroft and Miller, was really because I was young for my grade, and I was my first junior year, and I was like, I had no offers. Like, I need to go somewhere, and it would still put me on time to be the same age as everybody else in my grade. So I was like, I'm cool with it. I'm gonna go out to Miller. And I didn't know, like, just 2 months after transferring, like before I even got to the school, was when I started getting offers. So like, it was kind of like, should I go back and just in high school, you know?
Feel like you messed yourself up a little bit.
I wouldn't say messed up. Looking back, it was the best thing I could have did. I mean, reclassing was good. I wouldn't say I needed it, but I like gained a lot of experience and like had a lot of fun. Like, so I got better. So I enjoyed that. So I went to Miller. We had a pretty good year, and then my coach got fired, so I was like, I'm not finna stay here and play for the math teacher. Like, I'm not doing that. So I'm out for my senior year. And as soon as I said I was gonna leave, Brewster hit me up because TJ went there and they talked to Wes. And they said, we want you and Devontae to come together. And I was like, that's a no-brainer then. I mean, we grew up together, so we're gonna go play together and see what happens. So get out there. Never seen the school, never even visited. I was like, first day of school was my first time ever being on campus. Turned out to be one of the best years of my life. I mean, we had a lot of fun, got a lot better. It was crazy.
That was stacked. Y'all was a league team before like you even knew it. Like it's crazy. Like y'all had you, Devontae, Donovan Mitchell, Jared Terrell,
Jonah.
Y'all had another. What's his name?
Jonah Bowden. Yeah.
Big dude. He was bigger than you. So y'all was deep. Y'all was deep. Y'all ended up winning the championship that year?
Won national championship, all that. So we only lost 2 games all year. So,
wow. Who y'all lose to?
We lost to Sunrise. They was crazy. They had like 3 7-footers on the team. So they was just rotating against us. We lost to St. Thomas More, who the same team we beat for the championship. They had some crazy players, Eric Pascal with the Warriors. And they had this dude named Utah Watanabe. He played for the Memphis, for the Grizzlies.
Okay.
So yeah, they had both of them. And like some other good guys overseas right now too.
It's crazy to see, like, it's like growing up you watching all these guys and stuff, but now it's like, oh, I really know this dude. He was in the league. Like, I know him. Like, that's crazy. That's how I really be feeling with y'all too. Like, it's like, oh, I'm watching guys I know, like my age now. So that's what's up. So with y'all linking up at Brewster, well, shoot, really y'all finishing out together at Brewster. Where did y'all start for you and Devontae?
We got to go way back to like elementary school, honestly. Roberts Park. Yeah, Roberts Park. We played each other a lot. In the little league, we actually played each other like a little championship game. And I remember he was
Parks
crazy.
And Rec.
Yeah, Parks and Rec championship game. Like when you win the championship, you go to CC's Pizza afterwards. Like, it was one of them type games. So like we played them in that, and I remember he was crazy back then. We had the boxing 1 against him, and I was the one that had to chase him around. Because we was the same size and everything back then. So yeah, it was fun. That's when our relationship started, and then we on the road 6th grade, and we just always kept playing together after that. So
that's what's up. That's what's up. Y'all go way back. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. So you say you've been chilling mostly for the pandemic, really getting ready for the season coming up. How you feel about the pandemic? What reflection do you have on it? And how do you view it?
I mean, I guess the first thing I gotta say about it is like I want everybody to stay safe. You know, we've been around each other, so we don't gotta wear masks right now. But I think everybody else, they in big crowds, y'all gotta stop wearing y'all masks, man. Like, really take it serious. It's not that hard to wear a mask, bro. But
in clubs and all of that.
Yeah, people in the club. I mean, if you want to go to the club, but wear your mask. Man.
Wear your mask in the club.
Wear your mask in the club, bro.
That's all we ask.
But I mean, the pandemic has really shook up the whole world for real. It's changed the market for players over here, overseas. I mean, we don't even know if it's gonna be a G League season this year, to be honest.
Yeah, so, I heard that. Like,
a lot of people going overseas. I actually signed with a team in Greece not too long ago. So I was gonna post it a little bit later, but I'm supposed to be leaving soon.
Hey, we do exclusive here, baby.
Yeah, I'm signed with a team in Greece. I'm looking forward to it, and just gonna go over there and play hard and play for a better contract after that. So that's pretty much all it is. But yeah, pandemic really done changed a lot for athletes. Really, a lot of us ain't been paid in months.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, so you really have to save your money and really be prepared for something like this.
Yeah, a lot of people are like kind of trying to tie the pandemic to the Black Lives Matter, and I see you got your shirt on.
Yeah,
Shoes, not people.
Yeah, from Better Days, LA.
Yeah, that's what's up. Like, talk about how the effect kind of intertwines with each other, or just, you know what I'm saying, the effect that's going on right now. Do you feel like it's a distraction? You know, a lot of people try to incorporate like it's a distraction. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about the whole thing?
I just feel like I want people to not try to just do it for the gram type thing. I feel like with everything going on, it's easy to hop on the Black Lives Matter train. You know, it's a lot more things that we can talk about than police brutality. I mean, that's just one stem on one branch on the tree. I mean, it goes way back to just the roots of America, in my opinion. So it's just a lot of things that people got to look at in the mirror and reflect on before they go and judge somebody else. That's how I feel. And really, I think we all need to just go out and educate ourselves.
Exactly. I feel like they're taking it towards a more propaganda approach to where like Black Lives Matter, it's like a movement. Now it's a movement. It's not just like, you know what I'm saying, it's not just really authentic anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's diluted and people just taking it and run with it, and now you got the opposing side trying to make it seem like, oh, they just want like propaganda for it. They just want, you know what I'm saying, the boo and cry. Like, it's not even about that. But yeah, I definitely feel like people should educate themselves and really stick to what Black Lives Matter really means, instead of like, you know what I'm saying, using it for, like you said, like for Instagram or something like that, for a tag or something like that. But yeah, going into the league and how they're incorporated, how you feel about the like Black Lives Matter on the back of the jerseys and all these quotes and things on the back of the jersey? Do you feel like it helps or hurts the cause?
Honestly, I don't think it does anything. I mean, like, it's cool. Yeah. It's great to see the league supporting them, but really, like, that's not gonna do nothing, to be honest. Like, I'm glad. I'll be mad if it's kind of a sticky situation. Like, I'd be mad if they didn't do it.
Right.
But at the same time that they did, it's like kind of like, what's next? Like, we want to see some real change. Like, see more black front office owners in the NBA. The whole league black.
Right.
How come the coaches and people, you know, owning the teams, running the teams, ain't black? You know what I'm saying? If it's not being qualified for the job, okay, that's cool. I mean, that's understandable.
But if you play in the league, I feel like you qualify. Like, if you play in the league for a substantial amount of years for one organization, like, I feel like you should have a part in the organization. Like, it's a match.
That's true, but at the same time, like, you're not always built to manage your money, like, as an NBA player.
Right.
Imagine having to manage a whole organization's money.
Nah,
like,
that's true.
You know what I'm saying? You can't mess up. You can really mess up a lot of people's lives that way. So, playing the league, I mean, you should have a higher, like, you know, chance of getting a job in the league after you're done playing. But at the same time, like, I just feel like we just need to see more representation higher up, because a lot of young kids only see athletes, rappers, and, you know, like, they see like things like that.
Yeah.
But
only lanes that they feel like they can do.
That
like,
time span real short, bro. Like, you want to be alive and wealthy for a long time after your 20s and 30s. So.
Right. And put the work in early for more than just hooping and fashion and rapping. Even though that's what we definitely promote on the show, you know what I'm saying? Just giving credit where credit is due.
Yeah,
but
nothing wrong with it. Trust me.
No, definitely nothing wrong with it. But definitely use your mind. Definitely use your mind more and really think about the things you can do without the basketball. So coming up playing, you know what I'm saying, basketball all your life, watching the league and things of that nature, with you finally being a part of the league with the GLeague and, you know what I'm saying, getting in connections with those NBA players and things of that nature, when was a time you felt like you was kind of like starstruck to see like one of your...
starstruck?
Yeah.
That's a real good question. So, I don't have a favorite team in the NBA. I have a favorite player. Paul George is my favorite player. So, sophomore year, I went to a Nike camp out in LA, and like they had the college players and like NBA players there too. And Paul George came out and was playing with us, and I was like, yo, that's really Paul George. Like it was just crazy to me, like seeing how smooth. Yeah, a little bit. I feel like he was chilling though, so I really didn't like, you know, it wasn't like, okay. I wanted him to like kind of cross me up so I could really see what it felt like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you want the real.
Yeah, but hopefully one day I meet him again and we get to go against him. So. But he's my favorite player, so that's like the only time I've been starstruck in my life.
So I definitely, Paul George is definitely a guy I definitely watch his game a lot when I was playing.
Yeah.
Definitely smooth cat. So you don't have a favorite team, but if you had to pick from the choices in the bubble, who you got winning?
Lakers.
I mean, that was pretty fast answer.
Bro, because I want this for LeBron. Like,
yeah.
In my opinion, LeBron's the greatest player of all time, and I just feel like he needs this on his resume. Like, he need it bad, bro.
Right, especially with the whole Wash King and all of that. Like, he got something to prove, definitely.
Facts. But low key, I feel like the Lakers don't win it, it's gonna be like some other team like nobody really thinking about. Or like, I feel like it's gonna be the Lakers or like Raptors or like the Bucks or something like that. Like,
the Raptors repeat, bro.
They nice, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
They is
you
nice.
See them play against the Lakers the other night.
They
nice.
They are. Like, the Lakers definitely got to get it together. Because
sure.
I don't know what the Raptors on. They definitely prove that they don't need Kawhi.
They play as a team, bro.
Yeah.
They play real well. So.
They definitely do. They gel like together perfectly. And the biggest thing about that is no egos with that team.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's a big thing that a lot of young cats don't understand. Going, you know what I'm saying, higher and higher, level and level. The higher you get, the more like, really the more susceptible you are to playing a role, unless you are like that guy always averaging like 20, 30, you know what I'm saying? And just talk about how you accepted your role, you know what I'm saying, the mental change you had to go through to accept a role such as that.
Yeah, college it was easier because I still had a couple plays where I could come and get an ISO, and I knew I was getting a shot. Everybody knew I was going to shoot it when I touched it. Like, they call this, don't even look for the ball,
It's going up.
It's going up. But next level, I'm still getting adjusted to it. I mean, it's been plays where like I really just go sit in the corner. Times like 5 minutes spans in the game, I go run in the corner, I sit there, wait for the ball, I get it, I swing it, and I gotta go down and play hard ass defense, and then come back and do the same thing, just sit. Right. So I'm like, where's the motivation to play like you just sitting right here in the corner, and then you gotta go guard the best player on the other team, you know what I'm saying? So like, you gotta think about it, like, a lot of people want to do the same thing that you getting paid to do, but they can't do it. So why you gonna sit here and cry about it type thing? Right. So once I started thinking like that, I was like, I'm gonna find other ways to make it like make it fun, make it enjoyable for myself, and then I'm gonna start playing better, and then kind of just go from there. So like
the quicker you accept the role, is the more fun you gonna have.
No, facts. That's the biggest thing. A lot of it's mental at the next level. That's a big difference.
So I see you got the ones on today. You know what I'm saying? You stay with it. Stay with it.
Stay with it, man.
What's your favorite pair of J's? What's your top 5, matter of fact? What's your top 5 J's?
Ooh, that I have or just like in general?
We're gonna go in general. Cause I would assume you'd have them.
I don't have all of them. I don't. And they're not all Jordan 1s. I can't give you no order, but Raging Bull 5s is a pair I always wanted. Okay. All red suede joints. I always wanted them.
Very tough.
The bread ones, I got them. Shattered backboards, I got them.
We go vibe a little bit.
I'm trying to think.
So we got the Raging Bulls, the Shattered backboards.
The bread ones.
The bread ones.
White cement 4s, I got them, but I beat them up.
You like those?
I like them a lot.
Those top 5 for you?
Top 5, but they clean.
Okay.
White Jordan.
Respect.
And a newer pair, them Fearless joints. They're like UNC to Chicago, like patent leather ones. Carolina blue one to the red in the back.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
That's in there too.
Those, I feel like those look a lot better like on feet.
Yeah, like when I saw pictures, I was like, I don't want them.
Right.
I saw them in person, and I got them.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of Jordans like that for real.
A lot of them recently too.
Yeah.
But shoot, price is crazy now, so I'm good. They done took too much of my money now.
For real.
I'm good.
What about your favorite shoe to hoop in?
The Giannis's.
The Giannis's?
Yeah, they're mad comfortable. They're like $100. Like, they're crazy. But if we go Jordans, the Jordan 14s. I used to play in the last shots.
Yeah.
I played in them. And I played in the 10s too. They was comfortable.
I like those, yeah.
So Jordan wise, them. But Nikes, like right now, the Giannis shoes.
I never would have guessed the Giannis. A lot of people do like those though. I just don't like how the back be. The back is so fat. Like,
yeah. last year. I got flat feet. I feel like I need that, bro.
Yeah, I do too. I gotta give me a pair and see how they feel. I like them KDs though.
Yeah, the KDs,
Midway KDs. I like those too. So playing in Texas, you in Dallas, so we all know that's the hot, you know what I'm saying, the hot spot of Texas with a whole lot of things going on. And just being in the G League, seeing everything being new to you, what was your most memorable moment, whether it be on the court or off the court?
On the court would probably be, I'm going to do both actually. On the court was my first point back. It'd been like 10, 11 months since I scored a point. So the whole game I was shooting, I was bricking that mug. Like I was missing, bro. So I missed like 4 threes. And I was like, bro, my next point, it got to be like a dunk or something.
Yeah, you got to get some rack.
So I got a dunk, and then that was it. I was like, thank you. Like, it felt like a relief.
The dunk was the first bucket. That's tough.
It wasn't nothing crazy. It's a regular 2-hand, but you know, it was a dunk, my first bucket. So I was cool with that. And then favorite memory off the court probably be we got stuck. Everybody talk about it like crazy G League stories, like travel wise, because we fly commercial. Like we don't fly private like NBA.
Right.
We in there with the regulars, like. You're gonna be regular people right there with you in the plane.
See a little lady sitting next to a 7-footer.
Yeah, we were supposed to go to South Dakota, and we it was like a bad snowstorm, so we flew to Minnesota and drove from Minnesota to South Dakota, and we had to play the next day.
My geography ain't that good, so how?
Just know it's somewhere in the middle of the map, in the upper middle of the map, and then South Dakota is like. Right in the middle of the map, like kind of, sort of. Like you got like Nebraska, South Dakota, like they're like I think they're bordering states low key. But yeah, but we couldn't make it all the way to South Dakota that first night, so we stopped like some random place. Like I swear the hotel had like bugs on the floor. I was like, bro, it was crazy, bro. But I mean, it was a good trip, and like our team, we was real close, so like it didn't feel like it was that bad.
The motel couldn't have been no worse than the one we went to last year. Gonna Road, oh my God, they put us in what was in a Super 8?
Super 8 in Milwaukee. I would never forget that. Toilet, the overflowed, all that. But I hated it because our team, we had to like share beds. So it'd be four dudes to a room. So it was me and Jaquan. Shout out my boy Quan Brownridge, man. We was roommates that whole summer, bro, and like he was the wildest sleeper. I couldn't stand that dude.
That dude was comedy though.
Yeah,
he is a funny dude. Shout out to Jaquan Brownridge, yo. He doing his thing with the league fits and all of that, man. Definitely, he's the league guy. But man, that's really all I got for you, man. I really appreciate you coming to the porch once again. My boy Isaac Copeland. Prepare to see him this upcoming season. Well, he's gonna be overseas in Greece, but he definitely gonna check back in with the league. So definitely be on the lookout for him, man. We want to thank y'all yet again for coming in to another episode of Jump Off the Porch. And we want y'all to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all doing that so we can keep this thing rolling. Also, we definitely want to shout out my videographer, Miss Kim Spruill. We got her poster up there, you know what I'm saying? St. John's Hooper, my bad. St. John's Hooper, you know what I'm saying? The big leagues. So, once again, man, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for stopping in yet again. It's your one and only guy, Ruck Double I, man. We out.